Our world is changing quickly, and unfortunately, these changes are making it tough for many men to succeed and stay well. Modern influences are subtly making men weaker, affecting their ability to tackle challenges. This isn't just a problem for individual men, it impacts society as a whole. The good news is that most of these challenges can be avoided with a change in mindset. Sigma males, a unique kind of person, seem to have figured this out. With their special way of thinking, Sigma males can avoid the problems that trap many men in unhappiness and average lives. In this video, we'll talk about the top 5 issues that are causing trouble for men, but are skillfully avoided by Sigma males. Sigma males navigate the changing world by focusing on personal growth, offline connections, and limiting social media use. Their resilience and independence set them apart, allowing them to tackle challenges head-on. In doing so, they build a life that is both fulfilling and meaningful. Number 1. Addiction to social media. The digital age has put social media in the spotlight, changing how we communicate, share information, and see ourselves. But it also tricked many men into having a distorted view of what's normal, leading to untrue stories of success, harmful self-comparison, and feelings of worthlessness. The constant flood of photos of super-fit gym-goers, false promises of quick riches, and influencers living what seems to be perfect lives has led to many men feeling lesser than and unable to keep up with these misleading images. Trying to reach these unrealistic standards can result in mental health problems like depression, anxiety, and low self-confidence, trapping men in a cycle of striving, failing, and self-doubt. Sigma males, however, understand the traps of social media and actively avoid them. By limiting their social media use, being in the moment, maintaining real-life relationships, focusing on self-improvement, and thinking critically about online content, they stay clear of unhelpful comparisons and expectations. Finally, genuine success isn't counted by likes and followers, but by the real difference they make and the valuable relationships they build. Number 2. Letting mental illness define you. In today's society, it seems like everyone is saying they have depression, anxiety, or social anxiety. These serious mental health problems are often casually used as reasons for poor choices and wrong behaviors. This leads to an important question. Are you genuinely dealing with a mental illness, or are you using it as an excuse for being lazy and unmotivated? Sigma males, known for their independent thinking, don't let their illnesses control them. They don't use their conditions as reasons for not doing things. They believe that people are often too quick to blame their laziness on mental issues, which is a worrying trend. Sigma males understand mental health problems can be severe, but they also know the importance of not letting them govern their lives. They realize it's easy to blame mental health for lack of effort or wrong actions. Instead, they face their challenges directly rather than using them as an excuse. This approach keeps them focused, strong, and successful, despite any difficulties they may encounter. If a Sigma male is depressed, he won't just sit and feel sorry for himself. He'll strive to make the necessary changes to overcome his situation. If a Sigma male has social anxiety, he won't just stay home all the time. He will make an effort to speak to people and try to overcome his condition. A major issue with many men today is that they use their illnesses as an easy way out instead of putting in the effort to succeed. Number 3. Listening to the wrong people. Many men today are confused about what they should do with their lives. Truthfully, as an adult, you're the only one who should decide your direction. However, many men end up chasing goals set by their parents or copying their friends to fit in. This way of thinking is the total opposite of a Sigma male's view. Sigma males think that people who follow others instead of listening to themselves are making a big mistake and setting themselves up for a life of displeasure and regret. They argue that you know what's best for you. Everyone's just trying to figure life out. So those who always do what others say end up living a life that isn't theirs. Sigma males value being independent and making decisions for themselves. They believe that the secret to a happy life is to create your unique path, make your own choices, and learn from your own slip-ups. This way of thinking helps them avoid the trap of living a life dictated by others' expectations. By trusting their gut and making decisions based on their own goals and values, Sigma males create a life that's truly rewarding and meaningful to them. This approach might not be easy, but it's necessary for anyone who wants to live a life true to themselves and not weighed down by what others expect. Number 4. You care too much about trends. A lot of men today are unsure of what they should be doing with their lives. In reality, as an adult, you should be the one who decides your own path. But many men end up chasing goals set by their parents or copying their friends to be accepted. This way of thinking is entirely different from how Sigma males see things. Sigma males think that people who always listen to others and not themselves are foolish and will have an unhappy, regretful life. They believe that only you know what's best for you, since everyone is just trying to figure out life for themselves. So, people who focus on what others tell them to do are living another person's life, not their own. Sigma males know the importance of being self-reliant and thinking independently. They realize that the secret to a happy life is to follow your own path, make your own decisions, and learn from your mistakes. This mindset helps them avoid falling into the trap of allowing others to dictate their life. By trusting their instincts and making choices based on their own goals and values, Sigma males create a life that is truly satisfying and meaningful to them. This method might not be easy, but it's necessary for anyone who wants to live a life that is true to themselves and not held back by others' expectations. Number 5. Settling for any woman that gives you attention. Many men today struggle with a fear of loneliness, often stemming from low self-esteem as discussed earlier. This insecurity leads them to quickly attach themselves to the first woman who shows them attention, regardless of whether it's a wise decision. Consequently, many find themselves stuck in toxic relationships, feeling unhappy and unappreciated, unable to escape a cycle of negativity and emotional turmoil. Sigma males take a different approach, understanding their own value and refusing to succumb to the fear of solitude. They maintain high standards in dating and relationships, refusing to settle for anything less than an ideal partner. Recognizing that it's better to be alone and wait for the right person than endure a toxic relationship, Sigma males prioritize self-worth. They don't seek validation from others, understanding that being alone doesn't equate to loneliness. Instead, they utilize solo time for self-improvement, fostering a healthy relationship with themselves. This self-assuredness allows Sigma males to approach relationships with purpose, avoiding the pitfalls of fear or desperation, and ensuring fulfilling connections with partners who truly align with their values.